He was an American hero and a baseball outlaw. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Hidden History with Frank Strickland. And now, a story. There was a time when a man's word was his bond, and in baseball, a contract was a chain with no end. A team owned a player, and not for 1 year, but for a lifetime. That was the reserve clause, and in the 1940s, it ruled the game. The owners, they held all the cards. But one man dared to stand up. His name was Danny Gardella, a scrappy kid from the Bronx. He was a powerful hitter, known for his home runs and his antics, even walking on his hands for a laugh. He didn't serve his country on the battlefield due to a punctured eardrum, which kept him out of the fight. Instead, he served his country on the diamond, filling the ranks depleted by the war. He put on the uniform of the New York Giants and became a fan favorite. Then came an offer from a new league, a league south of the border, where the pay was better and the players were free. So, Danny Gardella, along with a handful of others, went south for the season. And when he came back, the gates of Major League Baseball were slammed shut. The commissioner, he blacklisted him for daring to be free. Now, a lesser man might have folded. A lesser man might have gone home. But not Danny Gardella. He sued. He stood up to the entire sport. He wasn't fighting for money. He was fighting for a principle. He argued that the reserve clause was a relic, an injustice that kept men in bondage. His lawsuit went all the way to the federal appeals court, and he won. He didn't win the case itself, but he won the right to have a day in court. He won the right to be heard. Suddenly, the powers that be were afraid. The owners, they saw the writing on the wall. They gave him a settlement and a path back to the game. He played one more game in the big leagues, just one, and then he faded from view, disappearing into the quiet anonymity of everyday life. He never made millions. He never saw a contract with free agency in it. But every time a baseball player today signs a multi-million-dollar contract, every time a player can choose where he plays, he stands on the shoulders of an ordinary man who was brave enough to challenge the impossible. And that, my friends, is our hidden history. Take care, everybody.